And here we are, Laysara Summit Kingdom. It's a mountain builder in the city. Why not a mountain builder in the city? Well, that's a good question, guys. How are you? So there's scenario, choose from various scenarios. This is sandbox mode, a challenge mode, and a free build. We'll just go with scenario. And there's a campaign will be available after the full release. Plain rock, that sounds pretty easy. Or no, Hope's Park Hill. Looks like the only one I can do.
Of all the years in the long and storied history of the Kingdom of Laysara, this one surely has to be the worst. Following the harvest, a mysterious mist suddenly appeared all across the kingdom. Then, the pandemonium started. Crops started to fail. Disoriented animals barely produced any milk. People started to get sick.
And you can't see anything. The fog in this valley is even worse than the city. For all we know, we could be lost already.
Faith, my friend, have faith. We're following the path that's been chosen for us.
Path? I don't see any path. Just the same damn forest going on for days.
It's not entirely the same. Look, there are more and more pines, and the thickets are thinning out. We are getting higher. We'll get to the uplands shortly.
Even if that's true, what will we find there? Mark my words, mountains are no place for humans.
Yes, but they are a place of the spirits. We will settle at the foot of the mountain and make our way up to build a grand altar at the very summit. The spirits surely will recognize our efforts and help us to drive the mist away.
And Laysara will be saved.
Yeah, that's great and all, but did you see how low on supplies we are?
This guy's a real
Never mind
downer.
building a temple, we'll die of hunger before even reaching the top.
Come on, it won't be that bad. Look on the bright side. Mountains are above the mist, so we'll be able to cultivate crops and pasture our yaks again.
Maybe. Until the first avalanche sweeps us all away.
Stop worrying about minor details. We're on the most sacred quest,
Negative
and nothing will
Nancy.
stop us. Onwards.
Ooh. That's very pretty. Alright. I hate how minor the inconvenience of an avalanche is. It's quite minor, isn't it? Finally, a place above the mist and with enough space to establish a small colony. It will serve us as an outpost when we move on to bigger mountains. I guess it makes sense. We need to maintain contact with the capital in case they need to come and save us. You're a real negative Nancy. Nonsense. We'll achieve great things in these mountains, and this small settlement will be our first step. Let's start by building a district for our workers. Anyway, I don't see any snow, so there's no chance of avalanche. So we've got WASD is for camera movement, or right mouse button as well. Scroll wheel. And oh yeah, an overview. You can customize camera controls or to choose an alternate camera mode. Okay, fair enough. Well, look at all these tips. Alright. So we've got play, pause and all that down here. Revenue. Okay, so he's money. What am I supposed to do? Okay, I think this is highlighted food. No. Maybe I'm supposed to go into gameplay settings. And you can change the camera mode. All right. Global power of avalanches. Alright. Avalanche cover visualization. Okay. I'm missing what I need to do. Right. Ah, the foliage moves and that when you hover over it. I feel like I'm missing... I feel like I need to go to the next... I don't know. What did they ask me to do? It's like it's almost like everything I'm trying to do isn't working. I feel like this is preventing me from doing anything. Move camera around. Move overview camera around. Move overview camera around. I feel like I've got to complete this. You can customize camera controls or choose an alternate camera mode in gameplay settings. Move overview camera around. Mouse wheel hold. Yeah. But I can't. Ah, right. Wow. That's what it was. I've got to tick the boxes. Alright. And look, now we're on the second dot. So spacebar is pause, unpause. Yep. And you can change the game speeds down here in 1, 2, 3. Right. Now we're onto it. First, let's place a food market. Glad you got that one sorted, Hyric. Yeah, it's a bit of a showstopper. Let's place a food market. It'll be a central point of your settlement as it distributes food amongst citizens living nearby. So, food, we select it and we build it somewhere here. Right. See the marker move above the food market. It means the building doesn't have a road, right? Connection to the mountain entry point. Let's fill. So we need a road, and this is the entry point here. There we go. You can remove any building included roads using demolish tool. So I can just like go destroy the road. Alright, fine. Oh, and there's different sorts of roads too, like there's dirt, tampered, paved. Interesting. Every settlement needs workers. Building houses increases the town's population, so let's place a few of them near the food market. After building a house, it becomes inhabited instantly by 4 citizens willing to take jobs. So, residential. We might put one here. And I can you, yeah. Q&A gives you a side view. So what's all right. So I wanted to put some roads around, and then we go back to putting some more houses down. That one can't go there. Oh, look, and when you put them next to each other, they do a lineup sort of thing. It changes the orientation of an already built house. Just like in real life. Rightio. The very first settlers in the mountain, that's great. We should take care of their basic needs like shrines. They need to have spots where they can pray for the success of our mission. Rightio. I mean, providing them with food. Well, we can do that too, I guess, but spirituality comes first. What? Looks like we need... And it shows you its coverage. Interesting. So I might put one there. And one there. Okay, they can pray now. Learn about your folks' needs. Bring up the lowlander's hut. Right, you can see both the already fulfilled needs and still needed ones. So they don't have to samper, whatever that is, and eggs. I know what they are. This bar shows how many and which category needs you must fulfill to make your citizens willing to upgrade their home. Interesting. Build a chicken farm and production of eggs will start. Make sure the chicken farm has the food market in its range. Let's do... No, that's not... What? Chicken farm. There you go. The chicken farm is now producing eggs, but as indicated by the icon, it's not sending them anywhere. And transport produce resources. Hold left mouse button over chicken barn and point to the food market. Every production building needs to be told where it should send its produce resources to. Okay. Look, she's taking my eggs. We need a flour made from barley. Use a mill to turn barley from barley fields. So that's one of these. So I'd say you can have like that here. Yeah, that corner there is not letting me do it. We're going to have this here. And then you need to build one of these. But that needs to be in distance of the market. Like that. There we go. And you just click, they're all happy to upgrade, so you can click on that and their houses upgrade. Sweet. Splendid. Looks like lowlanders are happy here. They will be a backbone of the settlement's economy. Good to hear. Yeah, but artisans won't be satisfied so easily. They're used to certain standard, you know. God, you're a downer. But if you want to progress, we'll need them for their manufacturing skills. I'm sure we can somehow make them comfortable too. Look, this seems a perfect place for an artisan district, if you ask me. We can try, I guess. Alright, Randy, what's going on? You want to come up for a pat, do you? Come on. Come on. Oh, mate. Hey, what's going on? Who's a good boy? Eh? Who's a good boy? Yeah. Oh, he likes to scratch on the chest and on the bum at the same time. Hey? Hey. You like that? You like those ones, don't you? You like those ones. Yeah. Yeah. Good boy. You're a good boy. Don't you touch my space bar. Oh, yeah. All right. Come on. That's enough. Thanks for the hair. Back to it. Okay, for connecting two regions on a similar height, use a bridge. You'll need to find a suitable spot on each side to place it. So we need a bridge. Oh, okay. So you could have. Oh, we'll have a long one. It's an interesting looking bridge. Artisans after lowlanders are another social caste. They are helpful with running more advanced buildings. Build artisans district in the newly created regions. Have 40 artisans living within range of a food market. So we're going to have to build a road first. We're going to need a food market. And then we'll need artisan's house. It's not really like over here. Low ceilings of artisan housings may be the underlying cause of their bad mood. Interesting. That one doesn't have a road. I see. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, that's the road can be on the back and the front. In the back door and the front door. They're in range of the food market, but I ain't making any food there. Provide them food and access to... Okay. A frame, food. Alright. And then that's probably a really bad place for that. Let's go there. What else do they need? They need food. So what's going on over here? Supplies not meeting the demand. Okay. So if we... Oh, those crops stretch out too. Alright, so now I can do another. So if this makes sense, does that have to be in there? No, it's got to be in range, okay. Thought as much, but I wanted to try it. Oh, they're out of range. We'll just demolish them. That needs to go. So can that go to that food market? No. Right. Shows you all the routes. Alright, so... Alright, they're happy apparently. The upgrade is halfway. They need eggs. Build a copper mine and connect it to the road system. Oh, this is copper here. Ah, right. Get some yaks. So we're missing workers. We need lowlanders. So right. With copper extraction up and running, we can use it to make utensils in the coppersmith workshop. This here should be going somewhere. Hold on. Maybe this is what this is all about. So it goes from the mine to the coppersmith. It's a good tutorial. And then to the commodity suppliers. I need copper processed in this one. And I need more yaks. I see. Yakety yak yak yak, don't come back. Respawn, hello, welcome. Hi Rick, more yaks, yes please. Yakety yakety yak yak. Alright. Have commodities flow this guy with 40. Oh, okay. I made a boo-boo. So commodity supplier needs to be here. So I need to build this production here, and then that goes to there, and then this guy here you are in the mountains, shouldn't you be yodeling? Well, that is the way to do it, I hear. How are you, Firehammer? And found any crash sites yet? No, not yet. No crash sites yet. It seems that there aren't enough utensils for everyone. However, a coppersmith only uses 1 unit of copper. This means a single mine can supply multiple workshops. You can use a carrier post to divide the resources to multiple buildings. You may cancel existing resource flows. Okay. So you need one of these here, and then let's say I had one of those here. Cancel existing resource flows. So how do you cancel a resource flow? can't sort like that. Now do that, and then that, and that. And then that, and go to that. There we go. Not looking hard enough, Respawn? Yep. I don't see the space elevator either. Well, there's space for that over here. Look, see? Right here. Do you know if they'll add vertical carrier posts in later? Possibly, Hyrie. Possibly. So many satisfactory references. Hey, I've got an idea. Hey. Let's expand higher. The climate in the middle zones of the mountains is just perfect for bees and producing honey. Alright. Have an operational shaft going up. A vertical shaft. A vertical carrier post. Just like that was requested. Look at that. Beekeeper. Beehives. Alright. That spot is even elevated. It is, isn't it? So, food, honey production. So then you have to have workers. So more residential buildings. Your brewing plan seems to have a flaw. Flaw? It's a perfect place to be, Jack. Like you got sunglow on. Open your eyes. How we can transport all this honey down? That's a good question. Relax. With the right attitude and open mind, we can overcome any obstacle. How exactly will an open mind help us transport anything? Oh, just you wait. Let's get my fellow monks here. They'll come up with a solution. Ooh. You can increase research level of your town to gain access to more advanced buildings. This is done by building scholarship facilities such as the academy. However, it will grant research only when staffed. So we also need monk dormitories. After an academy starts to operate, research level will take a moment to update. Okay, so... Well, you're going to live up here with the bees, because I said. No, not. Put this one in first. There we go. Monkey magic. Monkey magic. Now they need food and everything. Your voice is a little low. I usually find it's a little low. Respawn. Okay. Alright, well, let's just see how that goes for a while and we'll continue on. No worries, it's good to get feedback, Respawn. Okay, so I need to get this. I don't understand this. Right. Did I need? So I think I've put the. I'm going to get rid of these. I think these need to be down below because they're away from food, and the whole point was building up a. So we come down here and build an academy here, and then the monks' dormitories. How many does it need? So it's got monks. They need somewhere to pray. They need scholarship. That's what that is. That's the academy. Needs to be operational to allow citizens to use. Needs to be okay. So there's 38 monks, so that's 38 into 4 is... I don't like out tabbing out of this game because I can't do windowed full screen. 9.5 of these buildings. Alright, so then we get oops. Yeah, actually we'll get rid of that one. And I'll put one across here as well. So I don't have any monks. They're in range of this. Supply not meeting demand. So can I build another? I think I'm finding my frustration level with this style of game. This being pulled in lots of directions, I get frustrated. And I don't really know if I'm doing it right. Need more workers. Let's go. Right. So can this go to here as well? Well, how can I... Producing 4 of 4. It's got a surplus of 2. There we go. And then that one goes to there. Now it's got a surplus of 1. I'm going to build one more of those. Alright, so that's doing better. I'm still not getting any monks. Oh, it's starting to snow. They need... So, provide this resource from a food market. So I need to put... This is what I don't understand. I need to build a food market up here. I need more workers. Right. Winter is coming, yep. Hi, Rick. Oh, hello. You like the snow? Target has to be range of production building. Ugh. He's just out of range. There's lots of... Like I said, lots of things pulling me from different angles in this game. So they need honey and eggs. Yeah. So how does... Let's try... I'm going to try this here. And monk dormitories up here. Okay, I just needed... Alright, well in that case... But, oh, heck, what? Now these... I don't understand it. I don't know what happened there. This game is annoying me and I haven't even played it yet, guys. It does look nice, respawn, yes. Okay, the cart post. It works like a carrier post, but isn't restricted by range, therefore it's perfect for long distance transportation. So this is how you can get stuff between locations, between markets. All right. that there. Can you rotate building before placing? I don't think so. Like scroll wheel is in and out. Move building left control. Oh, it's got a photo mode. Oh, wow. That's a cool photo mode. No, we'll get out of that. Control. Oh, okay, so you can move a building. Right. Firehammer, I don't mind city building games. I just feel like I'm forced in a specific path with very little room to be creative. Probably why I love factory games so much. Freedom to choose a path for myself. Respawn Satisfactory certainly has the most freedom of all games I've tried. It certainly does. The thing with Satisfactory is it just says, here's some things I want you to do, and then doesn't hassle you about it until eventually you get it done. And you can ignore and not do anything at all. Have 10 artisan houses at level 2. Right, so they need more honey. So how does it know? Send a resource. Okay. And I suppose then this comes down to the food market. There you go. Well, Ada 1.0 is sassy. Sorry. Well, in 1.0, Ada is sassy and lets you know now and then. She does, yes. She does. I don't really know. The whole monk research thing, I didn't understand that at all, to be honest. Now they're out of the supply, the copper supply. There's nothing I can do about that. Except control move? Let's see if that helps. Are they now... Well, they're out of praying range, but are they in... Yeah, they're in copper utensils. So now I just need to build... another praying... That upgrades. Firehammer, exactly what most of us chill people love to do. Okay, thanks for saying this should be a goal for me, and thanks for not harassing me about it all game. Yes. Absolutely. Yeah, definitely that's what I like most about Satisfactory. Have 10 artisan houses at level 2. So they need more bees and eggs. So eggs, I mean, I might as well just build eggs over here and be done with it. No, we just need more honey. More honey. So if I... Okay, so I need an artisan. Have I reached a limit? Or I've ran out of copper, gold. Construction. How do I make more construction stuff? Revenue. How do I make revenue? I'm going to get rid of this. I don't think it's needed because we've got it down below. But I need artisan. Can you move? No? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Have 10 artisan houses at level 2. Well, they need honey. Supply not meeting demand for multiple resources. Well, I can put more eggs in. Now it's just that's the honey production. And that needs an artisan. I've only got 6 gold, like. Not collected donations. Where do I get those? Supply too low, yeah. I don't know how to progress. Respawn, another reason why I loved Subnautica, game does not hold your hand at all. You was hungry and you go figure out how to find food, what you can eat. Yeah, right. That's a perfect example. Egg production of a building that would be nice to rotate. It's a 3x2 tile size building. Yeah. Yeah, it would have fitted in a different spot in that one there, yeah. Okay, well... I'm going to speed the game up and see if that gives me more revenue. Not really. What's this hand? You don't have enough workers in the city, so additional ones will be contracted, which is super expensive. Okay. Well, how do I get... I can't build an artisan house. There's only one copper. Mine. We're maxing out all the copper. Now, and some of these monk dormitories are outside the scope of that there. Now what's that there? Satisfaction level dropped. Receiving monetary relief? What? They need more of everything. Because they're out of reach of the... Yeah. Interesting. I do like you can move houses. That solved that issue. I still don't know how to get more gold. There's a road. That went up +8 to +8 then. Oh, it's to be in range. Oh, you're tempting me. Hey, does that put you in range? Yeah, I sort of get it. It's kind of frustrating. That's a perfect... game has quantum tech. Time is now faster. Yes, that's it. Speeding it up. But I still don't understand how I went from +6 to +8. I need to get... So they're all just waiting on honey. Now it's at +4. So what? So the building of that costs me 4. Crap. Fix it. -20 to run this building, and there's -8. So do I need some more? But yeah, I don't understand. So can I research? I think I'm caught in a weird sort of game bug loop. Like, how do I make more money?
Buckle up, there's a raid incoming.
Don't know. Oh, look out.
Thank you, Ataphasma, for the raid of 29 viewers.
Phasma's coming with a raid. Welcome, Phasma. Folks, go and drop Phasma a follow if you're not. What were you playing, Phasma? Sorry, I missed it. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you here. We're playing Laysara. What are we playing? I'm still learning the Summit Kingdom. Laysara Summit Kingdom. Satisfactory again today. Excellent. What a satisfactory game choice. We're trying to play this game. I've received a key for and given it a go. It's very pretty. I'm a bit stuck at the moment. I need more gold, but I don't know how to get more gold. I've got 34 unemployed monks. Do I delete some monks? Yeah, I know. Are you satisfied? Yes. Good question, Firehammer. Gaz, you going to sleep? No worries. Chat to you later. It does look quite pretty, yeah. You get a nice view of the city folk and that. But yeah, I'm stuck at this. So we're still sort of in the tutorial phase, and I'm stuck. Try and understand. I'm going to get rid of If I disable a building, I'm going to get rid of it. I'm going to try a few things. Ah, look, I'm getting money back. So I had 9 and then I went minus. Okay, so if I get rid of this one, right, I went from +9 to +4. I don't get it. And I went +8. And if I destroy this, +2. I don't know what's going on. +6. Oh yeah, there's +10. Right, I got rid of all my honey production. Now I can build my artisan house up here, which for some reason, it's a construction cost of 20. I don't know. Generally in builder games, the amount of people equals your income. Not sure this game works though, so not sure if that generally applies here. Yeah, I'm sort of like going through the tutorial Firehammer, so it's... I don't think I've gotten to that sort of stage. Like none of this has been explained. So I don't... Yeah. I don't entirely understand. And I can't really do anything else at this point. I need... So now I went from +10 to +6. Is that my revenue I'm getting, or... Yeah, my balance is +6. So... Yeah, I don't know. I'm a bit lost. Because now I can't build anything now. Because I didn't really have an understanding, like you were just told to... Look, I was able to build that then. Okay, so it was a monk's dormitory. I wanted an artisan house. Why can't I build? Generally you need population buying goods and population doing the work. Yeah, I totally get all that, Firehammer, but it's not really... Yeah, look, I can build an artisan house down here. So why can't I... So do you need to have... I think it's not... I don't think there's a cost issue. I think it's I'm missing something like a marketplace. Like having a marketplace first and then there's something about these artisan houses I don't get it. There. It might be a proximity thing. There's that weird grid around the building. Yeah, there is. So this is saying it shows the proximity they are to other buildings and that. But up here, alright, I'm gonna take a step back. I'm gonna go build my honey again. So it's let me build my honey production. If I get rid of this, so yeah, it's not a cost thing. There's something I'm not doing properly. So there's a honey thing. I need a carrier post. So the carrier post is this thing. Okay, yep. So that goes to there, and that goes to there. No, that's different. This is just for splitting things out to multiple. That's not it. So it's the cart post. It requires 5 artisans. So maybe I've got this cart post here. Does the honey have to come to here? Target building has to be in range of production building. So if I build a cart post here, and then that goes to here, but it says it's missing the workers, the artisans. So then I go, okay, well I need to build an artisan house, and I can't build artisan houses here. So I'm missing something in all of this. Because you can build these guys up here. But then you need, this is a strange thing. So, yeah, I don't know. Because it says you need it's -3 people, but are those people coming from down here? They don't actually need to be living up there. My workers down here, are they assigned to? Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't make sense. I can't assign people. I can't move that building up here. Maybe I need to just build another one down here. I think that's possibly where I'm getting confused. If I build another artisan house here, yeah, there you go. So that's what it was. So that's what I haven't been understanding properly is the workers don't have to be in the grid to work. They can go up there to work. There you go. So what happened? All it is, it says it needed artisan workers, and I couldn't build them up here. The workers distribute across the whole map. Yeah, you just needed more workers, but I was trying to go, okay, well, I needed specifically needed an artisan house, and I couldn't, you can't build up here, but it's irrelevant. The location is irrelevant. That's a concept that wasn't entirely explained. Maybe, I don't know. Alright, and we've reached this have 10 artisan houses at level 2. Yeah, that didn't seem particularly obvious, yeah. Apart from the fact that it wouldn't let you build the house up there, yeah. Nicely done, we've done some decent groundwork here. It wasn't all you, it was all me. Pesky flies. Now we're ready to continue with our quest and travel to the first real mountain high enough for a summit temple. Not so fast. We still need a logistics point down here, and more importantly, a way to secure our financial situation. Oh, come on, do we really need to deal with such trivial matters? We've got bigger things to pursue. Trivial, this whole endeavour is an insanely complex logistic operation which could end in disaster in a blink of an eye. This is true. We have to make sure the treasury checks out, or that's the end of it. So this is now to where it's getting to the cost side of things. Build donation spots. And this is what I was saying here. Not collected donations 660. So this is where we get introduced to the revenue side of the game. Build donation spots to collect money from nearby citizens. Alright, making a bit more sense now. So now we've got money. Interesting. This would be a good spot for a trading post. It'd be easy to send resources further from here. Okay. What's that noise? I can't hear any noise. Oh, suddenly there's snow up there. Alright, forget about it. We're all going to die. Relax, no one got hurt. Actually, this avalanche wasn't even that huge, but I bet we can still have a trading post in this region. We want to stop all this snow with the sheer power of your mind. Go ahead, I'll stay here and watch. Don't be stupid, we just need a few foresters to provide tree cover. That should do the trick. Alright. So, The basic way of blocking avalanches is to put trees in the way, and we can do that using foresters. Foresters don't require a road connection. To block more powerful, you'll need multiple roads. Okay. Well, we're going to get a bridge over here, I take it. At least it's highlighting all the things you need to do. Okay, so it says it needs yaks. So if I'm correct, all I've got to do is build yaks down here. And then that will... So, right, okay. That makes a lot more sense. No. Avalanches are not a big inconvenience at all. And then... This is my trading post. We need to build avalanche management. Alright, so I need more workers now. So these guys could live here in Paulville. We need more eggs. Egg production. That satisfies that, and that was the workers we needed. Alright. Everyone likes a good yak. Here it comes. Oh, we're about to get it. Wow. That's it. The trading post is safe. Told you from the very beginning there is nothing to worry about. Apparently. Now we are finally ready to move on. Let's make our way to the first real mountain. Can't wait. Aha, so that was the introduction. And then you can choose any... So this is where you can start from scratch, and these ones have different so it's just different ways to play, different resources available and difficulty levels. Interesting. And I would assume, yeah, I don't know. If we just start this one and have a quick look, I don't think I'm going to play a full one. So this is where you can choose the difficulty level. I'm definitely a novice. There's a good variety of play methods there. I'm just going to blast through this. Some copper there. 3 coppers. Okay, so you get objectives. So we start off. We'll need a food market. You will need houses. Is that not connected to a road? Hold on. Huh? It's all on a road. Am I supposed to be starting from no road connections? Oh, is it the front of the buildings? Did I start? Ah, could have start down here. Is this where you start? Where do you start from? Here. That wasn't very explanatory. Rightio. I'm going to go with that. Goes some eggs. So you just got to follow the objectives of each level. So we need some tamper. So you could build your whole town here and then like have your resources over here. Like if we had our start off with that one there. Oh, that was just in distance of that. I was a bit lucky there. I wasn't thinking about it. We need prayer. And now they need utensils. So copper, they need cheese. Cheese, we didn't learn how to make cheese. How does cheese made? It's from yaks. So you need that one. And then that goes over to there. And then you get some yaks going on. Supposed to be receiving yak milk. Yak pasture. So then how do I get yak milk? I think I need some more residential places first. Yeah. I don't know how we get that. Okay, so it can be any category. Need one can have a value. So these can have different values, right? Oh, there's an avalanche there. Okay. Yeah, right. I went over my roads I've built. So I can't instantly get it. I've got to honey production, which would be, can honey be anywhere? That's a good question. Or does it have to be high? You got to research it, right? So this is where you got to do all the things first, right? Interesting. So really, you need that copper production. The artisan houses, I can't remember what purpose they gave. I'll be back in 1 sec, folks. Rightio, so obviously cheese supply is not meeting demand. I'm just going to cancel that. It gets excuse me, get rid of that icon. So I made the flour, the mill. Where is the next? That was this one, the vertical, right. Okay, gotcha. And then this is, I was up here, this is where there's avalanche. So I need to build Mr. Plow. Use when planning. It's pretty funny. Okay. I think that's enough. So now that needs to be connected by road. And then up here we can do bees. But to do that, I've got to get research level 1. So that's where I've got to build the monastery. So we would have a monastery here. Right, and then we need monk dormitories. Now, my thing is, I don't think they need to be I don't think any of the dormitory, any of these buildings need to be within distance of the food market. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 16, 20, 24, 28, and he's 36. Oh no. Okay, so they do have to be in range of the food market. No, I can just move it. I forgot that. You can just move. How do I know that they're in range of the food market? Right, by doing that. Nine fours are 39. That should be enough for that. What do the monks need? They need some enlightenment, so we do need to build some more. Of that. What's this one? They would like to live in a higher zone. Ah. Okay, so, but then they're going to be in the range of a... It needs to be... Oh, a house needs to be in range of a... Alright, okay. So, in other words... This needs to be up here. All of these... really need to be up here. I need a food market up here. So that's all the monks. They all need food. Such as... I'm going to lose all my space for... That's actually producing something. Yeah, right. No, I haven't even got to that stage of things. There's a mill. Yep. And I'm just going to... How it's like live in a higher zone. We are living in a higher zone. What are you talking about? They need cheese. They need baths and utensils. So this is where we need to get this copper stuff. The thing is, how do you get the research going? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times 4 is 36, and I needed 36. So I've got to satisfy their needs before doing anything. There. Enable building. That's a bit, although it says here that it's got minus. I don't know if it's running or not. But it looks like it worked because now we've got. That wasn't very intuitive. I'm just going to put it out there. I did not find that intuitive at all. Okay, how do I get... Now I've got to get these. Okay, so now... Cheesemaker. Yeah. I need a yak force of 4. I've got 7. I'm not getting yak milk. How do I get yak milk? Oh, this is yak pasture. No, that's what I've got there. Yak pasture, yeah. Not receiving input resources. Forester, barley, yak shack. Oh, is it a yak shack that I'm missing? That's what I'm missing. Look at that. We skipped a whole bunch of steps. Uh-oh. I missed my avalanche. Was that it, or is this? It was that one there. All right. Well, that's better. And I've now it's utensils, so that's basically that's good. I understand the game a bit better now, by the looks of it. Rightio. None of these are connected to a road. Ah, yeah, because this road here isn't connected to anything. Money balance turned negative. Look out. Okay, these foresters obviously do a workshop now. Bars, decorative. No. Cart post. Herbalist. Does the wood just go to here? Okay, this is butter, coal, pigment, ale, painter. Yeah, right. Well, I think I've reached my limit for today. I'm not sure if I'll play this again. It's not my style of game, to be honest. It did have a really good tutorial. That was actually until I got stuck on that one point. Well, at the beginning I got stuck, but it did hold your hand through the first stages, which is always good. And it still is early access, so lots of changes to come. But yeah, that was it. That was, I don't know if I'm saying this correct, Laysara Summit Kingdom, a city builder in the mountains. It is really pretty game. There were some cool mechanics in it. The tutorial was good, actually. It got you through learning a lot about it. It's not my style of game, but it's just one of those, that's the style of game where I'm getting pulled from so many directions. I do get a bit frustrated. But that's just me and my personality. Other people will just thrive with a game like that. And if you're one of those people, check it out. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I liked about it. Any other thoughts? Nice graphic style. It seemed to handle okay, like the computer handled it fine. It wasn't taxing. That's all I can think of right now. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.